was just your average American tourist in Malta.
You were following me.
No, and someone is following me.
Who just happens to be caught in a plot to sell nuclear arms to the bad guys.
Plutonium?
But the bad guys aren't going to let it happen. And the good guys aren't going to let it happen.
I'm a good guy, you gotta believe me.
And there's a good chance that the bad guys really aren't the bad guys anyway. Margot Kidder's no Superman.
Hit the brake!
Robert Hayes is no Lois Lane. But together, they're more powerful than a locomotive in the comedy spy thriller Trenchcoat.
I said to brake, not to touch.
They're going to solve the mystery even if it kills them. Trenchcoat.
He's coming.
Once upon a mouse.
One Little Indian. Walt Disney Productions' comedy adventure of humor and heartbreak on the run. Three of the most unlikely companions imaginable.
What's the matter, Clint?
You talk to Camels, tell her to get off my foot.
One Little Indian turned renegade.
To them, you're just a white captive kidnapped by Indians, and to the Indians, you're nothing but trouble.
A condemned trooper turned deserter.
My orders are to capture the prisoner and execute him.
And Rosie, a cantankerous camel turned impossible.
One more time and you're going to be camel stew. You're not lovable and you're not rideable.
Maybe you're eatable. But most of all, it's just great fun. When they aren't having the time of their lives, they're fighting the entire U.S. cavalry. It's offbeat action-adventure, filled with colorful excitement. And the warm, humorous bond of affection among a renegade trooper. A disagreeable camel. And One Little Indian. Walt Disney Productions' One Little Indian. It's coming! Meet Elliot, the incredible super magical dragon!
Dragon!
Sometimes he's invisible.
I'm sorry, but the whole thing has to go.
Sometimes he's not. Walt Disney Productions, Pete's Dragon. Awesome adventure.
Come on, Elliot! You can do it!
Thrills galore.
That ship's headed for the reef.
Unparalleled drama.
No, don't you, Elliot! Yes!
Elliot, I could give you a great big kiss.
Helen Reddy in her first movie musical.
One could really make a quick buck with it.
Jim Dale. Motion Picture's fastest rising new star. Mickey Rooney.
Hi. Hey, you look terrible.
Red Buttons.
Don't roast me.
Shelley Withers. And Sean Marshall as Pete, an orphan whose best friend happens to be a dragon.
I love you too.
The combined talents of 10 Academy Award winners. The best musical score since Mary Poppins. And a story to make your spirits soar.
Glide higher and higher and glide above the clouds.
Walt Disney Productions, Pete's Dragon. The biggest, most dazzling fantasy in the history of the Disney Studios.
Whoa!
My name is Zunard J5/9 Dork 47.
Get me the Pentagon, red priority. You're a cat. He's the cat from outer space. You're serious?
I'm serious.
While you and I are talking this very minute, some slimy, green-headed, 12-legged creep could be crawling into the White House.
You're trying to tell me that your little pussycat came from another planet, from another galaxy, in a spacecraft and landed right here on Earth.
We're up against genius.
I'm gonna tell you something, pal. It's dumb. Very dumb.
Jim Barry. McLean Stevenson.
Now that's dumb. Holy cow.
Sandy Duncan. It's a spacey comedy that'll boggle your mind.
It is mind-boggling. The man who owns the secret of this device could control the universe.
You are under arrest.
And the pussycat, General.
And the pussycat.
He's got his paws on the power.
The power that cat possesses is awesome.
You betcha, Charlie, and if you know what's good for you, you'll land this thing and let Lucy Bellamy...
Quiet.
Okay.
Who's flying that plane?
Walt Disney Productions, The Cat from Outer Space.
I'm serious.
Here at last is the epic adventure that only Walt Disney Productions could bring to the screen. The island at the top of the world.
We are losing height!
Here is the powerful story of the man who at the turn of the century went out in search of his lost son and found his party carried to the top of the world to discover for the first time a fantastic lost civilization of Vikings.
There can be but one penalty for the invaders. Death.
Now in the Walt Disney Jules Verne tradition. An adventure beyond the imagination. See Walt Disney Productions. The island at the top of the world.